Welcome, everyone, to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We've got the UConn Huskies and Arizona.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
Now the starting group for the UConn Huskies. We've got Keefe, and it's Day in at the point guard position.
Boy, Arizona has had a lot of outstanding players in the NBA at all positions. For a while, they were known as a guard factory, and rightly so. Plenty of the outstanding guards have played in Wildcat jerseys.
Lawson kicks to Freak. Beyond the arc. Can't hit. And the Huskies going the other way now. Day the pass to Martin. Here is Keefe. Puts it up from 17. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Now, here is Lawson. Tight defense on him. At the elbow, it's Freak. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Freak's got 5.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Keefe's shot is good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Now, Lawson. Feeds it to Freak. Fires the 3. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got 3 assists in the game.
And Freak has really come out blazing here in the first half, absolutely imposing his will on the opponent.
And, Greg, that's what great college players do. I mean, they control the game and really make the opposing defenses adjust to them.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Sims. He dishes it to Reed. And stolen by Hollins. To the paint, and now Arizona on the break, and Freak throws it down.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively, and this lead, I think, is headed up.
Here is McGuire. It's back to Jennings. Reed a screen. They double him with Freak, and stolen by Freak on the floor for UConn. We've got Reed, and it's McGuire in at the 2-guard spot. Outside Jennings. Pass to Howard. Outside Jennings. Pass to Sims. Kicks to McGuire. 3-pointer. And it's Freak with the rebound.
And one thing about UConn that has been true all throughout their rise as a power, they have always played solid defense. It's something the program really hammers home.
UConn trails by 7. Now here's Jennings. And Ewing with the block. And they're able to recover. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Arizona.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page.
Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Stay down. Stay down. Gentlemen.
And while there is a little bit of distance between the two teams, one big run could close the gap in a hurry.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. In order to hold on to this lead, they'll need to keep going to Freak to get things working for them offensively. His play in the second half of this game, critical.
Freak in a two-guard. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell. And it's Lawson in at the point. And for the Huskies, they've got Martin. And it's Joseph in at the three spot. UConn trails by 11 to the inside. Keith, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Huskies will retain possession.
Shape up. Shape up.
UConn with the ball. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. He's got 7.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second move.
Lawson kicks to Freak. Looks for Lewis, gets it to him. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Arizona shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Well, for the Arizona Wildcat program, they didn't really become the force it is today until the 80s. Since then, Greg, Arizona has been a big player in the conference.
How about having a string of conference titles, 14 in total, all coming since 1986. And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Martin against Lewis, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Huskies will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Roberts is checked in for Arizona. Johnson comes in for Hollis Jefferson. That is good. And the Arizona lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Sims.
And for the Wildcats, arguably their best years were in the late 90s and early 2000s. In 1997, they won their lone college championship. A lot of trips to the Final Four around that time, too.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
UConn moving that ball around. Now the dish to Joseph. Passes it to Jennings. And it's sent back by Mitchell. And now Arizona on the break. Freak with the ball, and he gets it to go. And Arizona leads by 14.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass. And Arizona has been on the upswing in recent seasons.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here is Day. Freak in at shooting guard. Ewing is out there with Hollis Jefferson, and it's Lawson in at the 1 spot. And here's Arizona now. Dishes it to Freak, shoots the 3. They get the rebound. Mitchell. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And G.A., he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
For 3.
Well, Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
And you see Freak out there. Nobody is 100% sure what position he'll be best at on the next level, but they know he'll be out on the wing. He looks so comfortable in space.
And with Freak, it's his plethora of moves that really impressed me. He can create a shot in space anywhere and anytime. He's got a really good sense of how to operate from the wing.
Lewis kicks to Freak. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. .146 left here in the second half of the game. And there's the pass to Keefe. Looking for Sputter. He gets it there. Pass to Keefe. Lets the three fly. Here's Martin. It's hauled in by Arizona. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lewis has got the lead up to 14 now for Arizona.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
It's tipped.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Arizona.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight, Clark, they had both.
They sure did. I mean, the ball was moving and guys were knocking down shots.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Over to the wing. The 3-ball. Huskies with the rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Day dishes to Splitter. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession for the 3. The shot, no good. Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
So Arizona wins it even early on in this one.